I just wanted to say I'm using this digital effect. I've never used it before. I want y'all to know that I'm no devil, but I'm no saint. But I try my best to be perfect as possible and follow Jesus Christ's ways. I read the Bible and I follow the corrections and the instructions that Jesus Christ and the Lord above, which is the same because he walked in flesh and died on that cross for us. And that done away with the laws, which a lot of churches and stuff follow. There's 613, I think, that they expect you to follow and not do nothing wrong. That's impossible. You are doomed to hell if you try to follow that. Like the woman they brought to Jesus trying to trick him with adultery, and he said, "Well, whom here has no sin in their life, throw the first stone." Nobody threw the first stone. That's my situation. Jesus also says, if you judge, you will be judged. If you condemn, you will be condemned. And this looks crazy, but I wanted to do this video just to get some things straight about me. I've been smeared. I've been shamed. I've been put through memories and caused grief. I've had to tell my story about what happened to my head, I'd say at least 1,000 times. The last 3 years of my life, I have been under spiritual warfare from principalities and rulers and people in high places, dark places, that don't like me very well, so they decide to destroy my family, destroy my marriage. They've destroyed my whole social life, but I still go on, and I turn the other cheek when these people laugh in my face, when they do stuff just to try to get a reaction, when they come around my house at 3 in the morning talking and trying to get reactions and throwing stuff off my trailer. My 84-year-old mother in there in the bed, and she wakes me up the other night because somebody threw a big rock off the underpinning and was talking out there. I didn't wake up, but this is wrong. And I've been doing research. At first I thought it was one of these cults or something, because they sneak around my house. They definitely spy on me and have surveillance, but they want to make me look paranoid. Well, I'm not on drugs no more. I don't do meth. I'm on Suboxone. It's a treatment. I'm in treatment. I drug test once a week. I go to church when I can, because when I leave the house alone, somebody comes in and moves things around, and our stove is messed up 3 times. Our dryer is messed up now. We've had to replace pieces 4 or 5 times. And the microwave this time quit, and the screws were loose where they took the cord loose. There's things that go on, and it goes into that gang stalking stuff, and when you talk about it, it makes it worse. I'm just doing this for other people that's going through this. And I look back on it, and it's been going on way farther than I thought. It goes past this brain surgery. This home invasion that caused that, and life support, and then the incident with me getting choked out by somebody that lost his job. I ain't mentioning that because it gets worse every time. They think I'm going to sue when I never said nothing about suing them. There was other people said that I would, but I didn't say nothing about it. And I don't think suing is right unless you really, really need to. And the thing is, you look at my eyes, and I am not on drugs, never been on drugs. In the last at least month, I don't touch them. I'm dead against meth. Meth opens the door, or that realm, to the evil. And I actually was a dummy and tested that theory and done it just to see if I was right. And I was right. When you do it, you can see these things, these people. I mean, you can see them. You can see the shadows, the wild. I mean, it opens the door. I don't know what it does, but it opens the door to another dimension when you do it. And there's ingredients in it or something. And when you read the Bible, under pharmaceuticals, go to your Strong's Concordance and read this, because it says in the end of days, pretty much, there will be spell-carrying potions that will cause you to pretty much enter the evil realm of the devil and open that door. And this certain thing, I ain't speaking on that because that goes right together. They're saying that they can bring demons out of that thing. Don't that go with the key to the bottomless pit that's mentioned in Revelations? Well, there's a lot more than that. Daniel says knowledge will be poured out in Daniel 12, and knowledge will be increased, but God's Spirit will be poured out on everyone, and it's been poured out on me. I can feel God's presence right now. God is with us all at all times. All you got to do is accept Him. If you read Isaiah, you will see Jacob, and in Isaiah 52 and 53, it speaks of Jesus and His resurrection. But it also speaks of a suffering servant that takes all iniquity upon him in a different way. And that's why the Jews think there's two. But you got to look at the big picture, and God has more knowledge than any of us, and knows more about this than anything. And then those books in the end that's sealed up, they are happening right now. Read Revelations about the 7 thunders that the angel tells John not to mention. This is for the end. Those 7 thunders are going on right now, I think. That's my opinion. I'm not saying nothing's true. Don't take me wrong on anything I say. It's my opinion. I got the right to say it. And I see my life the way it's went. And even before the surgery, that's what I was getting at. I have had multiple car wrecks. I've been shot at, and a boulder caught a .45 shell right in the back seat that would have killed me in the front seat. Long time ago. And there's been so many times that God has intervened and saved me. I OD'd. Somebody spiked me with the horse tranquilizer stuff or fentanyl at the high-rise building. 3 in the morning, I'm in the hallway unconscious. They robbed me. They stole my jacket with a lot of money in it and stuff. This is 3 years after this surgery. They tried to kill me. But when I wake up at the hospital, I hear the doctor say he's never seen nothing like it. And I find out that the only reason they found me, the fire department got called because $5,000 in damage and water pipes got busted. Do you think God had anything to do with that? Because it was 3 in the morning, nobody would have found me and I would have died. The fire department did. With this, the boys left me in the basement. Mom thought I left with them, and the door locked on her for some reason, and she had to go to the basement to get something to unlock it. And she found me. If not, I would have died in that basement. God has helped me and shown everybody that He is with me, even though I was a sinner. Like Paul said, I'm the chief of sinners. And now the grace of God is the only reason I am here. Well, He blinded me for 3 days on that life support. 3 years after that, I went wild. I got back on the drugs, and I went plumb wild, and I'll admit it. I hold myself accountable. I asked for forgiveness for everything. I asked for forgiveness for the boys that done this to my head, which was numerous. I even gave one of them a shirt off my back and something to drink the other night. But the thing is, God is with us all, and His hand's always stretched out in Isaiah. And on 7, in verse 7, He says a virgin will be born. The baby will be born by